I don't know if you're ready, but it's Fleetwood Mac time. Let's flow. In 1967, Fleetwood Mac was discovered by Peter Green, Jeremy Spencer, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, and this other guy who came a little later, Dan Kerwin. At this time, Mick was married to someone named Jenny Boyd, who, fun fact, was sisters with Pattie Boyd, who happened to be married to famous Beatles star George Harrison. So, at the same time, John McVie was married to Christine McVie, who we know because she joined Fleetwood Mac when Peter left the band. Jeremy Spencer also left the band, joined a cult or something crazy, and this other guy, Bob Welch, joins the band. Dan leaves the band because they get into a huge fight. He's abusing drugs. He gets fired. And this other guy, Bob Watson, joins, but he doesn't last very long because Bob Watson is sleeping with Jenny, who was obviously with Mick, so these two break up. Bob gets out, and Bob Welch, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, and Christine McVie are Fleetwood Mac. At this time, they meet singer-songwriter duo Lindsey Buckingham and his then-girlfriend, the iconic Stevie Nicks, and he says he will only join Fleetwood Mac if Stevie joins too, so Bob leaves to do his own solo career, and we are now talking about Mick Fleetwood, Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, John McVie, and Christine McVie. So, at this time, they're recording Rumors, which becomes like one of their most famous albums ever, and it's so good because these two get divorced, these two have a horrific breakup, and they write the most amazing breakup songs like Dreams, Silver Springs, Go Your Own Way. It's wild. Christine McVie also then starts dating the band's lighting designer, Curry Grant, and it's just like a little nuts. Jenny and Mick reunite for a little bit, but that blows up because Mick Fleetwood starts sleeping with Stevie Nicks, and everything is blowing up. There's drugs, there's bankruptcy, there's rehab, there's fights. It's crazy, and it gets worse because Stevie Nicks' best friend, Sarah Rector, is also sleeping with Mick. So Stevie and Sarah have a friend breakup. Mick and Stevie have huge fights on stage. There's more music. Mick almost throws his guitar at Stevie. It's a disaster. Eventually, in 1990, Stevie and Christine say they are no longer touring, but the five of them do reunite to perform at Bill Clinton's inauguration. And then, like, after that, there's a bunch of years of them, like, reuniting, not reuniting, yada, yada, yada. Eventually, fast forward to this year, the world loses the beautiful Christine McVie, and Mick Fleetwood basically says that they will never reunite again because that was just such a devastating loss. But all of this craziness got us all that music. So how about that, Flo?